Hello there, welcome to Dr. Ayyappa Pindi YouTube channel. My name is Dr. Ayyappa Pindi. I have been meditating for more than 25 years and especially the Anapanasati meditation for the past 22 years. I have been in the field of meditation, energy, the quantum and the healing space for more than 2 decades, and I have entered the 3rd decade. I have done so many meditations, and finally one meditation where I understood is the real meditation is what Buddha taught us. Buddha said he did not invent, he in fact discovered. So this meditation Anapanasati is ancient more than the time of Buddha. That is more than 2500 years ago. I am very fortunate in this lifetime I met a most greatest guru of all the ages, Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patriji. Through him I learned what is breath meditation. Through him I have learned what is Anapanasati meditation. I have been journeying in this path of meditation. I have been teaching meditation to lot of people, lakhs of people in all the 5 languages which I know. In the recent days, I have written a book called The Meditation, The Complete Journey to the Inward Self. This book, let me talk about this. This is a must-read book for all the people who have been meditating and anybody who wants to know what is meditation, what is not meditation, when to do meditation, when not to do meditation. If you are looking for a complete information about meditation, this is a good start. What is meditation? Meditation means being with the breath. It is a kind of concentration. In fact, we can clearly say it is a kind of focus without depending on anything that is external. Buddha has clearly defined in the Anapanasati Sutta that when we are with something very natural, we can surpass the mind, that is meditation. So what is the one thing that is happening very naturally in our body is the breath. From the moment we are born until the death, there is one element which is naturally happening inside is the breath. But we are not conscious about it, we are not focusing on it. It is just happening. In meditation, we just sit with the closed eyes, we observe our normal and natural breath. That is when we cross the mind and the meditation happens. There are a lot of myths. People think chanting a mantra is meditation. People think seeing a flame is meditation. People think focusing here is meditation. People say focusing on the heart is meditation. This is what Patanjali Maharshi has clearly mentioned in the Patanjali Sutra, that all the concentration where you put your mind into a mantra or a light or a chakra or any visuals imagination is called dharana. They are not dhyana. Only when you cross the mind, it is dhyana. Naturally, if you want to cross the mind, you have to be with the natural thing that is happening inside your body. That is none other thing than the breath. When you observe the breath, slowly your complete focus goes to the breath, and the breath hits the 3rd eye. This is the first key factor where the soul sits here. The 3rd eye is also called as Agna Chakra. There's another name for the 3rd eye that is called seat of the soul. When we connect with the breath, we are connecting to our soul. Then the soul knows, the breath knows which chakra has to be corrected, which aura has to be cleansed, and everything happens natural in a natural flow. So this is the real meditation. More information I have written about the breath, what are the different stages in meditation, everything is included in the book. So if you are a beginner, you will get a clarity when to do meditation, how much time to do, when and what is exactly meditation, what are the stages we come across. Many people stop meditation thinking, I am not able to concentrate. There are so much of thoughts that is disturbing me. But real meditation is crossing all these things and able to do a very deep meditation, whether it doesn't matter whether you sit for 5 minutes or 5 hours, you should be able to do a meditation with the quality. Sitting in meditation is important, not how much time we sit. Exactly, a person should know how much they have to eat and what food they eat will have an impact on the mind, because the food you eat impacts the mind and also the quality of meditation. In one of the chapters, I have in a very detailed way, I have explained what foods when we eat, it impacts the quality of our thinking, the mind, the body and also the soul. So if you are a meditator or if you are seeking to do meditation, the food that you eat matters a lot. In one of the chapter, I have clearly given what are the food types one must eat if you are a serious meditator. There is a time where lot of changes will happen. The time period is called one mandala, that is 40 days. In one of the chapters in this book, I have clearly mentioned what happens in the first 40 days when you start doing meditation without taking a break. Everything that we do, we are actually training the mind. We are actually coming out of the old patterns. What exactly happens? What is the science behind it? This is a must-read chapter in this book. Many a times, we get experiences in meditation, but if there is nobody to guide, people are afraid, oh, I see some colors, some body is shaking, I get some energy, and people are afraid that maybe these are the side effects, they drop doing meditation. But the actual fact is, it is happening for the good. It is experiences, but when there is nobody to guide, when there is nobody to say these are experiences, there are a lot of people who drop doing meditation. So when in the stages of meditation, when the cosmic energy comes in, we will exactly know what happens in each stage. When you have a lot of blockages in your aura or chakras, during the cleansing period, what kind of pains might come, what kind of body shakes might come, and there are many visions you may get, whether it is illusion, whether it is intuition, what kind of colors, what they represent, everything is written very detailed in this book. So the experiences what we get, once we have clarity, it makes us happy, it makes us very clear in this path for us to continue into this meditation path. The biggest challenge in meditation is we sit and we start focusing on the breath, but the biggest culprit is the thoughts. The thoughts comes and we become unconscious that we don't observe the breath, we start connecting with our thoughts and then we get carried away. And then after a few minutes or a few moments, we realize, oh, I need to focus back on my breath. So you come back to the breath again. But this irritates people, then they think, I'm not able to concentrate, they just drop doing meditation. But there is a science behind it. There is a science why this happens. You need to understand the chemical process that happens inside your body. You need to understand the brain waves from beta to alpha to theta to delta. It doesn't happen very quickly. But on a prolonged basis, when you are meditating for a very long time, these brain waves can be altered very quickly. And meditation is not just for the special people like yogis, rishis, munis, or the sages who sits in Himalayas. Meditation is for everybody who sits in the everyday family life and do business or careers in the job. Meditation for everybody. So I have written a very detailed chapter where I have spoken about what are the different chemical that happens, releases during our meditation, and what are the different brain waves that one touches. So this is a must-read book. If you are a beginner or you are an advanced meditator, there may be many myths, there may be many misunderstandings, there can be many challenges, but this book can be a beginner guide, or even for the advanced people, this book can remove a lot of your misunderstandings about the meditation. So I recommend you to read this book and understand and make your meditations much more powerful, make your meditations much more deeper. This book is available in 51pyramids.in website and also all the leading stores in Bangalore, and very soon we are going to launch this book in the Amazon platform. I wish you all the best. I wish you all read this book, and I will be awaiting to see the comments what this book has transformed in your life. Thank you very much.